Hi, my name is Miss Samantha Brewer. I teach here in the science department at Ridgeview High School. And right now I'm currently teaching AP Chemistry, Earth Science, and an Environmental Science. And I wanted to go through each class and let you know what we've been doing in each of those classes. So first off, we'll go with Environmental Science. At the beginning of the year, we actually did a little lab in both Environmental and Earth Science that went over the thermal expansion of water. And it's basically a silly little lab that helped demonstrate that when you heat anything, but especially water, it will physically expand. And we link that to climate change and sea level rise, that it's not just the melting glaciers that are adding water to the oceans, but the actual physical expansion of the water that's already there actually contributes a lot to sea level rise. And that really impacts our coastlines here in South Carolina. One of the other things we did in environmental was to physically study the atmosphere itself, because we can't really get a handle on what climate change may be and what it's influenced by until we understand the structure and the composition of the atmosphere itself. So this is actual student work of where they have plotted the height and temperature variations in the atmosphere and then labeled different compositional changes. So I think they learned a lot doing this. In earth science, we played a little bit more with actual rocks and minerals. And so, since most of our students were still online, we used an interactive tool called ArcGIS, Geographical Information Systems, that actually had an interactive map of the different rock types that you can find at the surface. And if they go and click on these different rock types, descriptions pop up, images, and it really helps them understand how the crust moves, what the subsurface geology might be like, and where you can find different natural resources based on the rock types that we see at the surface. The students in class got to actually see and hold and manipulate rock and mineral hand samples, and then they kind of shared those with their online classmates. So we did the best we could, but I think they still had fun. In AP Chemistry this year, it's a very lab intensive class, and since that wasn't really an option for most of the year, we took advantage of some online lab tutorials that had been made by other chemists to show them analytical equipment, procedures, processes, and we use those to collect our data ourselves and then manipulate that data just like you would if you were in a real analytical chemistry setting in a real laboratory. So they've gotten some hands-on experience, even if it's just on the technology side. And it got pretty complex, but I'm pretty proud of the things they've accomplished. And I have a short clip from one of our AP chemistry students to kind of give her feedback on the class.
Hi, my name is Andrea McKelvin. I am a senior, and my favorite thing that we've covered so far in AP Chemistry were PES models. They were very simple, and they also show the way that orbitals work in chemistry. And the PES models honestly put orbitals into a better perspective, and they kind of break down how much energy an orbital might be worth depending on the element. And so I really enjoyed that.
Well, I hope you learned a little bit about our classes, and please reach out to me if you have any questions. Thanks.